Howdy ho, Pokemon friends! Alright, sorry about that. I had to get that out of my system. Alright, so this is the second round of that tournament I was in. Dudes running Garchomp, Dragonite, Charizard, Gengar, and Venusaur, and the Galvantula, which I didn't really expect too much, you know. I do know it usually runs Sticky Web. I mean, what else would you run with it, honestly? You know, you gotta have that Sticky Web there. He does lead with it for the Sticky Web. I didn't really know what to do, you know. I was a little scared actually because I just didn't really have anything to combat it one-on-one. So I just went for the U-turn. Just figured I'd switch out to my Togekiss and kind of just wished it was faster. Never really battled against a Galvantula before, you know. So he does go for the Sticky Web, gets it off. Sadly, my Togekiss isn't able to outspeed that bug, man. That's a fast bug, son. And he does get the Thunder off, just completely erasing my Togekiss from existence. Yeah, bye Togekiss. Sorry about that, bud. So I sent out the Snorlax, you know, just Snorlax eats up everything. You know, just special attacks are like snacks, man. Here's some snackety snacks. Look, eating it up, giving him that snackety snack. Yeah, so he does eat it up, go for return, just yeah, finishing off the Galvantula. I'm a little scared of Galvantulas actually. You know, after this battle and another one I had, you'll see the Galvantula, and it's pretty scary. Does send out the Gengar. Wasn't too worried about it because I thought it might be his Mega. I figured I could switch into my Scizor, get off the Bullet Punch, and finish him off. The Speed Fall doesn't really matter too much for him. He does do Hypnosis though, and this is where I realized that he's running a Hypnosis Hex set, and that was scary. I didn't really know what to do at this point, so I just Mega Evolved and I went for Bullet Punch, hoping I'd incapacitate his Gengar. But sadly, he gets the Hypnosis off, and I was able to put my Scizor to sleep. Good night, Scizor, man. I'm sorry about that, but bad play on my part. And so Scizor does fall asleep, and I wasn't going to switch out a sleeping Pokemon simply because usually that means it's just gonna, the sleep counter is gonna reset, and I'm not too fond of that. So I just left him in to die pretty much, hoping he would wake up. Sadly, he wasn't able to. Taking a long nap. So I sent out the Greninja, forgetting about the Sticky Web. Wasn't sure what he was gonna do to me anyways. He does go for the Thunderbolt. I did not expect him to be running Thunderbolt at all. Thought he'd be running a Shadow Ball, maybe, you know, so I was prepared to take the Shadow Ball, and so my Greninja is completely just wiped out. Go for Snorlax again, you know, like I said, especially defensive wall, eats everything up. And the Speed Fall doesn't matter. I mean, Snorlax is already slow as shit. He does go for Hypnosis and misses. Go for a Crunch, eating him up. Yeah, he had like no health left anyway, so I guess it really didn't matter. He kind of just left it in, hoping he would get the Hypnosis off. He does send in the Chompity Chomp, the Garchomp, King of Dragons. Not really. I sent in the Slowbro, man. My Slowbro eats him up. Male Slowbro, ready to put in work. Sticky Web don't matter. He goes for the Jack and Rush, misses. Slowbro, ready to take whatever he gives. Does get the Outrage off, of course. Doesn't do as much damage, you know. He didn't do half damage, which is good. Gets hit by the Rocky Helmet, and my Slowbro just coming in, making a Chompity Chomp all wet. You know, ready to just go in. Get it down. You like that wet, baby. And so he does get the Outrage off again. Surviving with 16 health left. He does only get a 2-turn Outrage, which is pretty sweet. I wasn't too worried about it. I do go for Slack off again, just get my health over mid. And he is confused. It doesn't really matter too much though. He's able to get off the second Outrage, and he does hit Slowbro again, just not doing enough though to kill it. And so I do just get off the second Slack off, getting my health back to mid, actually over mid. And so at this point it's just letting his Garchomp die. You know, not much his Garchomp can do. Does get confused, which is pretty nice, and hit itself. So I do get a free Slack off, and get to full health, which was nice. Very nice. And so I wasn't sure what he would send in. Didn't expect him to send in a Dragonite too much. And I figured, oh, okay, well then he's running Thunder Punch. And a little scared there, and then Thunder Punch did nothing. Didn't have much to worry about. And he just gave it the Rocky Helmet. I do Thunder Wave, You know, why not? I mean, incapacitate, put his Dragonite in a wheelchair, son. Nothing his Dragonite was doing in this game. You know, well, except for a little later on, you'll see. So he does get paralyzed, speed drop. Dragonite's not gonna appreciate that. He does withdraw it, send it out. I do slack off simply because I didn't really know what else to do. Was planning on going for Psychic, probably should have. Would have been a good idea. So I do get my Slowbro to full health, but Regenerator would have did that for me though. So I guess it was kind of a waste of a turn right there for me. I do switch out into my Klefki, king of all keys. Key to the garage, key to the house, and key to the car, and keys to my heart. Man, I love Klefki. Eating the energy ball up. Doesn't matter. Grass moves. Come on, son. Come on. Get the Thunder Wave off. Venusaur ain't going like that. Not one bit. And you'll see later. So he is paralyzed, unable to move, whatnot. He does go for the Sludge Bomber. I guess maybe he did it by accident, but that means he would have had to done it by accident twice. And I find that a little hard to believe. He does go for the Sludge Bomb twice and just doesn't affect Klefki. I do get a second round of spikes off. I probably should have just swaggered, because you know Klefki got that key swag. Klefki got that clean key swag. No, but I should have swaggered definitely and just foul played instead of laying down spikes, because his Charizard and Dragonite and Venusaur is all he has left, and none of them are really worried about spikes whatsoever. So he does go for the Solar Beam, still eating it up. Honestly, anything that I don't know what item to put on it, I just slap on Citrus Berry. Why not? You know, 25% health, I'll take it. Shoot. So he does restore a little health, not really gonna do anything for him. And then switches out to his Charizard, you know, hoping to, I guess, get a flamethrower off, you know, just take him out. I do go for the Swagger, meant it for the Venusaur, but wasn't too worried about his Charizard hitting it. And I figured I'd just go for the Thunder Wave to just paralyze his Charizard. I was a little scared of it, you know, so the Thunder Wave definitely would help. So kind of ready to sacrifice my Klefki here. Sorry Klefki, I do love you though. Get the Thunder Wave off, does go Mega. I figured his, after his Gengar didn't go Mega, I figured it would be his Charizard. Because honestly, there's no really other reason to run a Charizard unless it's going to be a Mega. So he does hurt himself in Q-Fusion, which was very nice. You know, Swagger working his magic and whatnot. And I do send out my Snorlax. Wasn't going to keep my Klefki in there. No reason to keep my Klefki in there. Gets caught in the Sticky Web. Once again, does not matter, man. Snorlax is already slow. He goes for the Flamethrower. Snorlax eating it up. Snackety snacks, man. Give my man a brownie. His son does run out. And I guess he Mega Evolved because he didn't want Solar Power to hurt him too much. He does go for a Substitute. Didn't expect the Substitute. And then I realized he had Roost. Wasn't gonna matter though, because he does get to either full health or near full health. I can't quite remember. And so he does get it up there, but return is just gonna obliterate his Charizard. Yeah, Charizard wasn't doing nothing. Sorry, son. Charizard's out of there. He does go for. Oh wait, he yeah, survived by sliver health. My bad. Go for the second return, taking it out. Then he sends in his Dragonite. I didn't think I was gonna be faster, but I didn't think my Snorlax was gonna die either, and it does. So he does get the Earthquake off, taking out my Snorlax. I figured I'd send in my Slowbro to finish off the job, you know. And he does, I don't think he's at yeah, he didn't get his multi-skill back. You know, it just wasn't enough. I do get caught in the Sticky Web, and I go for the Psychic. Luckily getting off the minus special defense. I mean, it didn't really matter too much because of the Rock Helmet, and Thunder Punch just isn't going to do much for him. You know, at this point he probably should have just forfeited. There wasn't much he was going to do here. You know, so he does get hurt by the Rocky Helmet. Leftovers isn't going to help at all, and the Psychic is just going to take him out this turn. Yeah, and then at this time it was really I don't want to sound cocky or maybe a little too confident, but there wasn't really much he was gonna be able to do to me. You know, the Psychic was gonna take him out no matter what. Well, not take him out, but lower his health no matter what. He does go for the Sludge Bomb. Definitely should have went for the Energy Ball. I don't know why he went for the Sludge Bomb whatsoever. Energy Ball was 2 times effective against Slowbro, and if I would have switched into my Klefki, Sludge Bomb wouldn't have done anything. So if he would have sludge bomb and took out my slow bro, I definitely would have my Klefki there for the foul play, and definitely took out his Venusaur. Good game to him, man. Wasn't able to take the tournament, but good job anyway. See you next time, guys.